guys, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an update video for you guys on what my plans are for after the birth of this baby, what I'm going to be doing, and if I'm still in college. I get questions about college all the time, and I just want to clear the air about college and what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, when I'm finishing, all that stuff. If you hear any breathing in the background, it's Donut, my pug. She just can't sit still and she can't breathe, so there's nothing I can do. I am currently in college right now. I'm in a vet assistant program, and you can also continue to vet tech if you meet the requirements and or work for a year and go back. I'm just doing the vet assistant program at this time. I am completing my very last sequence. I'm considered a senior in this program. Every sequence is 7 weeks long. I have a 7-week class left, and then I am done. I already finished a week, so we have 6 weeks to go, and then if I pass, I will be done with that portion, and then I have to continue to my externship for 6 weeks, and then I'll be done, and then I can walk the stage, and I completed the vet assistant program. I didn't really talk about college because when I started it, I didn't want to talk about something like, oh, I'm starting college, because I've done that before. Oh, I'm starting college on this day, or I'm in college for the first month. You never know what can happen. So I wanted to wait it out. I now only have 7 weeks left, and no matter what, I'm finishing. I am having a baby in 3 weeks, I'm assuming. That's my guess. I think around later March I'll have this baby, and school doesn't finish until April 2nd. I had the option to take this entire sequence off and start it back up in July when the class reopens. I felt like that was too far away to think I could finish in April, but I'm choosing to finish in July. Just blew my mind. I didn't want to wait that long. I've been working so hard for months, and just to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take time off and go back months later, I really just didn't want to do that. So I chose for myself to continue and go all the way up until I literally give birth. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping I give birth no earlier than 38 weeks. At 38 weeks, I'll have 2 weeks left, and I'll have 2 finals to do. You cannot miss a final. You just can't. So if I give birth and 3 days later it's final day, I have to show up and go take that final. I can leave after, but I have to take the final. So that kind of sucks, especially, you know, just having a baby and giving birth. You really don't want to be driving around and going to take a test. That just does not sound fun, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get past it, and we're going to get through this together, and I'll tell you guys how it goes. I am taking time off though. I don't want people to think like I'm really crazy and I just am going all for it, because I don't want to overdo it, and I don't want to cause any depression that I can avoid. I want to just do what I feel I'm most comfortable with, and then take time off because I feel that's best for my health, and that's just smarter to do. You know, when you give birth, you don't want to just go because eventually you'll crash. So I'm taking, because my externship starts April 6th, I'm taking all of April off. I will have summertime with my kids. I'll have gymnastics time for Avi because I want to get her in that hopefully in a week or two. I'll have Story's first birthday party, and I'll have time with my newborn. I want to give myself time with my kids and my family, and it's not a lot of time, but it's more than nothing. Some moms don't get anything. So I'm taking that time off, and then I'm starting my externship in May, and I'm going to just do my 6 weeks, hopefully get hired there, and just continue working there for at least a year or 2, and then go back to the vet tech program once my kids are at a little bit older age and they're not so tiny, because I'll have 3 kids under 4 at 21, and in school, finishing school, starting my externship, and beginning work. So I don't want to be away from them that long, but I also want to start work because I worked so hard for it. Like, I don't want to wait. And a lot of people ask why I'm not being a stay-at-home mom, why I'm not going to be home with my kids. You have 3 kids, isn't it easier just to stay home? You're having a newborn, isn't it easier just to be home with your newborn and your other 2 that are super young? I don't want to say all of us moms, because there's moms that would rather work than be a stay-at-home mom, and I totally get it, because being a stay-at-home mom is really freaking hard. But 85% of us, if we have the option to be a stay-at-home mom and live more than just comfortably, we'd all do it. but that's just not ideal for my family, at least not at this time. So do I live fine now? Yes. Brandon's the only one working. I'm in school. We have 2 kids, 1 on the way. Are our needs met? Yes. Do we get to go out and do things? Yes. But here's the thing. If I'm working too, and we will have to work opposite schedules, kind of like when I'm in school, he's home, he goes to work, I'm home. That's just how it is. It's fine. We adjust, we adapt, and we find ways to spend time together. That's what relationships are. But with me working as well, and we can both give our kids more than enough. I want to be able to always give my kids their wants and their needs. I don't want to just be like, here's your basic necessities, they're met, you have a few things, you're fine. Sorry, we can't do these really fun vacations, or a really crazy birthday party one year, or a really big Christmas one year. I want to be able to do that because I worked for that, and I didn't just go, oh, that's too hard to go to school right now because I'm 21 and I'm your typical young mom, and I was a teen mom at one point, and college just isn't doable and I just can't do it, so I have to be working an odd job for the rest of my life and or staying home. That's not true at all. There are so many young moms in my mom group who act like they cannot work. That's just, there's a lot of them. They think it's too hard to go to college. It's too hard to find someone to watch their kid. It's too hard because they don't have enough time with their child. There's just so many reasons that some young moms say that they can't go to school or better themselves because they really want to, but there's always a but, and they don't do it. And I just wanted, story's waking up. I just wanted to show a lot of young moms that it is doable. We can do it. If there's a goal you want, sure, it might not happen next year. I wanted to go to college for this back in 2018. We're in 2020. That's okay, but I still did it, and I didn't limit myself. Yeah, there were some obstacles that I just could not get over at that time. As a young parent by myself, a single young parent basically, I just couldn't. I had no help other than my mom, but it wasn't babysitting help, obviously. She was just, I lived with her and she was a grandparent. That's what I wanted her to be, as a grandparent, not a parent. So yeah, I couldn't finish school then, but I made sure once I got to the point of, hey, maybe I wonder if I can do it now. You can do it now, figure it out and start now, so that you're not going, I wonder if I can start next year, or maybe I'll start next year. No, just do it now. So I'm so glad I did that, and I want to show people that it's doable. Whether you have 1 kid or 5 kids, there's so many different people at my school with so many different stories, and with the amount of kids they have, or their life stories and why they took so long to start school, but they did it, and that's all that matters, is that they did it to better themselves or to better their lives for their children. And that's my goal for myself too, not just for other people, it is for myself. But I have been judged so much because I had Avi at 17. I was already told I wasn't going to finish high school. Well, I finished high school, I had my diploma, I walked to the stage with a 4-month-old baby, and then I was told you can't do college. I signed up for college and I got a babysitter. Yeah, it didn't work out that time, but that didn't mean I gave up. I then started working at a daycare to be with my daughter and make money and make sure she had things that she wanted, needed, and more so I wanted her to have because she was young. I then got pregnant at 19. Okay, now people are thinking, that's it. She's really not about to do anything because she has 2 kids and that's just too hard. Yeah, I took time off that time. I got to be a stay-at-home mom for my whole, from 10 weeks of that pregnancy to the very end. I got to be a stay-at-home mom. And it was the biggest blessing ever, and I'm so glad I did it. But then after that, it's like, okay, now what? You got time off. You can't have time off forever. You can't do nothing forever. And when I mean nothing, I mean bettering myself. Was I a stay-at-home mom doing a lot to where I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go insane, this is way too hard being a stay-at-home mom? Absolutely. Being a stay-at-home mom is so hard. But I mean bettering me, because I've always wanted to finish school. At that point I was sitting there like, okay, well now what? I just signed up. I signed up for school. I was like, you know what, I just need to do this. I did that when I was nearing the end of my pregnancy with Story. I didn't start till September when she was 4 months old. I was pregnant with my 3rd baby at 20 years old. but I started college. And here I am, 34 weeks pregnant. I have 6 weeks left of my vet assistant program. I've been going every single day. I've missed one day, and that was on my birthday. 1 day of school, that's it. I figured out a schedule that best fit for me, for my kids, for Brandon, for my mom when she helps watch them. So no, I don't get to go to school in the morning and I'm home all day. I have to go to school at night, but it works best for me and it works best for my family, so I'm gonna do it. And do I want to be going to school right now at the very end of my pregnancy? No. I'm in so much pain. I want to cry every single day I wake up because my back hurts, my pelvis hurts, things hurt that I didn't know could hurt. Like, I'm in pain. This is my 3rd pregnancy. This is my 2nd one back to back. And my body's struggling, to be honest. Like, let's be real here. But I just can't give up. Like, I can't do it because I've gotten so far and I'm gonna get there. And I know once I walk that stage and I finish that externship, it's gonna be so worth it. And yeah, I'm gonna be giving birth at the very end of my schooling, and I have to go back and do finals while I have like a couple-day-old baby. Brandon will be here, thankfully, but that's hard and I'm terrified to do it, but I'm going to do it. Just want some of you young moms to just know that you can do it, and it's so doable, and it's hard. Like, it's not gonna be easy. Just like working, leaving your kid is hard. Like, leaving your children is hard, especially when they're just born or they're really young, like Story's really young, or I feel like sometimes I'm missing out with Avi, and it's hard. That's just reality of it. But I personally don't want to be working at a store. I don't want to be working at fast food. I don't even want to be working at a restaurant or anything like that, because that's not what I enjoy. I don't want to leave the house because I have to work, but hate it and being away from my kids. If I'm gonna be away from my kids to have to get money for them, I want to at least enjoy it. So if I have to work a little hard right now and struggle a little bit and be kind of like scared, I'm gonna do it, because I know I'm gonna look back and be like, I did that, and now I'm working, and now I have all these extras for my kids, and that's how it should be. It doesn't matter how old you are or how many kids you have, you can do it. It is doable. And whatever you do choose to do, I hope it works out for you guys, and hope it works for me, because I'm trying really, really hard. I haven't talked about my college experience because I didn't want to start 2 weeks in and then give up and then be like, oh, sorry guys, I gave up. Or 3 months in, I had to leave, like I did with my last college. I just wanted to continue, and I'm to the point now where I feel comfortable letting you guys know, like, yeah, I can go on this tangent for so long. I just wanted you guys to know, I have to go get Story because she just woke up. But I just wanted you guys to know that I am still in school, because a lot of people ask if I'm even still doing school, and because I don't talk about it. I do, and I am still here. I'm still in school. I'm almost done. 6 weeks left. Having a baby in like 3 to 4 weeks. I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna share that with you guys and show you the struggle and show you reality and show you how I do it and how I finish it, and hopefully I can hear your guys' stories as well. But I have to go get Story because she's not happy. She's probably like, hello, I'm hungry. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.